friends, welcome to the Vitruvian Live. Today is Tuesday, November 27th, which is a date that I can easily remember because it's the birthday of Elisa, my lovely wife. So happy birthday, honey. Sadly enough, you have to work. Oh, that's sad. She has to work. She had no vacation left, so there was no option in staying home today. We'll have dinner with my parents and her parents, my sister and her brother. So it will be something that we can do tonight. I already gave her her present yesterday because she couldn't stop asking for it, which she always does. And it's also the other way around. If I am, if it's my birthday or she has a present for me at a certain moment, she cannot wait to give it to me. So I mostly get my presents also earlier. That's the way it goes with presents and Elisa. But happy birthday, darling. Thank you. Thank you. Happy birthday. See you later. See you tonight. And to celebrate a little bit more. All right, so last weekend was Spel, the big convention in Antwerp, board game convention, where I demoed for Portal Games again. And now I did film some footage, but not enough to be interesting to make a video about it. And that had a cause. And I might talk about the cause or about something linked to the cause in a later episode. We'll see. But anyway, I didn't have the chance to film enough to be to give interesting stuff to show you. I did wear my my jacket with the logo on it, which was cool, and some people recognized me. Some people recognized the logo but didn't know it was me, although they knew me from conventions longer than well, since longer before. So that was cool. So that's nice. And the most special thing in that case, considering this channel and people that know me and recognize me as being the Vitruvian gamer, was something that happened also before the convention. I got a message from a long-time viewer, Wouter, from the Netherlands, and he asked me if I was interested in a copy of Dawn of the Zeds 3rd edition. Now, I was interested, but I told him I wasn't interested in buying a game or a pretty expensive game because I had made some expenses and I wasn't able to, well, to make that purchase at the moment. But he answered that was not the intention. He wanted to give it to me as a thank you present for my channel, which made me speechless. I know how to react to that. That was I still cannot imagine why someone would do it. But Saturday he passed by the booth and he gave me the copy. And as you can see, it is a new one. It is still in shrink. So that's pretty awesome. I still don't know how to react to this. I thanked him a million times. We talked a little bit at the convention, and yeah, I'm humbled. I'm feeling a little bit awkward because I don't know how to respond to this, except by saying thank you so much. Now, I'm not promising to do a playthrough pretty soon. Maybe I do it one day in the future, but as you know, playthroughs at this moment are hard to do for me because we are renovating the attic and my game room is starting to be a little bit too messy and to actually really film a playthrough as well. It's cluttered with board games and I really should sell some of them and I really should need the space in the attic to rebuild the game room. But that's something for the future. So thank you again, Wouter, for the game. Unbelievable, but much appreciated. Of course. Dawn of the Zeds. So I also bought some games at the convention. Now normally the convention, well, it's always the same store that's there, and it's a store that is known for their good prices. I'm not saying that it's known for their great service, honestly, or their friendly service in the store itself. not always, but that's another story. But normally they have great promotions during the convention, and normally I can buy a bunch of games at a very low price. Games that are a couple of years old but still are highly rated. Now this year was not the case. No, so there were a few big promotions, but very interesting for me. No, not at all. So I bought a few games that were not in promotion, but that I wanted to have. So first of all, I bought House of Danger, Choose Your Own Adventure, House of Danger, which is a card game. It has mostly cards, which uses the Choose Your Own Adventure style. So I'm very curious about this. This says 1 or more players. So this is a solo game in its heart, so in its core. So really looking forward to trying this one out. Not sure if I can do a playthrough of this because it will spoil the story, I think. I'm not sure if it has it's a story in 5 chapters. So if you still want to see this being spoiled as a playthrough, let me know. Not promising when or how or if I will do it, but just let me know if there would be some interest in it. That would be cool to know already. Then I bought Pictomania, which is an older game by Vladas Vatel. It got a new edition, this one here, and this is a Dutch edition, which I didn't know existed. I was always complaining that it was only in English. Now there's a Dutch version, which I really had to buy because I played this once in English when on vacation, and it is a very fun drawing party game in which you have, let me show a little bit, you have cards with all these words on them, and they are different words, but they have a lot to do with each other. It might be a team, different animals that look a little bit alike or stuff like that. So each player draws a number and has to draw that word. But while drawing, you have to look at the other players who are drawing their word, and you have to guess. While you are drawing, you have to guess what they are drawing, and you put the right numbered card, or you hope to put the right numbered card in front of them. The sooner you put it in front of a player, the more points you could score if you are right. And in the meantime, you try to draw fast as well because you want them to guess your word fast enough. Very cool, fun drawing game. If you cannot draw, like I do, it's still fun. It makes the game even more fun, in my opinion. And last but not least, I bought Megaland, which was in the United States, I think, a Target exclusive game. It is by Ryan Lockett and Red Raven Games, who did all these gorgeous games in this style, because he does the artwork himself, like Near and Far, Above and Below. This is a lighter game, a family game with a push your luck mechanic, a little bit arcade style-y, if I'm not mistaken. It was not expensive. It looks very pretty, so I will be able to get this on the table and play this. So that's why I got this. We'll see if it's not too light. We'll check that out. And Pictomania just dropped. All right. Also in the mail was this little box here, which is the expansion for Deep Space D6, a solo game where I did a playthrough of a long time ago, and a long time is the right word because then they started a Kickstarter for an expansion, which is not a big one, as you can see, and it took a very long time to get here. Now the designer and the guy who dealt with the Kickstarter, Tony Go, he had very big he was very unfortunate. Many problems showed up in the process of making this, of sending this to the backers. So he's not to blame, but it was a long time. It was a very long time. I have no idea anymore what this expansion adds to the game. And I must say I haven't played the game that long, so my excitement for this is not that big anymore. But if I ever get the chance and the motivation, I'll play this again and I'll check out what the expansion adds to the game. But for now, it will be not thrown, but it will be put next to the original game box, and we'll see when it ever gets played. Now, I also wanted to show you another package, which I already opened and filmed, which will be the episode for tomorrow because I had to cheat, because originally this video I filmed, I copied the file to my laptop and the file disappeared. So I had to do this all over again. So that's what happened with this episode. So I already told this once to the camera, but it's the first time you hear this. And so that's where I will end the episode. So tomorrow there will be another unpackaging video where I will show you something new that I have. And well, I hope to see you then. It will be tomorrow. Thank you all for watching this one. Thank you all for your comments, for the responses also on the pancakes video. Thank you for being here, for liking my videos, for subscribing and all that jazz. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye bye.